Hi, so today I am doing a slightly sparkly nude set with some spiders on them. I've already done my prep, applied my tips, and I'm just going in with a very thin layer of CJP's clear. This is just so if she keeps them on long enough for an infill, I have something slight to file back to. The glitter you can see, not the glitter, the glittery acrylic you can see there is what I'll be going in with. It's an old favourite called Honey Pearl. It's generally the same one she chooses every single time. It's her favourite acrylic. And it's like a compromise. It gives me the sparkle I want because she doesn't like all the glitter. We are having a long to me set today. Just straight square. She said these are kind of short for her, but there was, I don't know, gobsmacked if she could have managed with the full length tips. There's some tips that I picked up online. They are the long square but without the C curve because she's not a fan of the C curve nails. So I'm going in here with the Honey Pearl and I'm just neatening up my cuticle area. It's been a bit of a while since I've actually picked up my acrylic brush, so I did not get it laid as nicely as I would have liked, so I ended up going back in with clear afterwards, even though this is a core colour and doesn't need capping. Just to fill in bits I'd missed and so I could give it a bloody good file afterwards and straighten it all up. But this Honey Pearl, it's a lovely nudie peach colour and it just has a really lovely shimmer to it. It's one I've had for a couple of years actually, but I think she's about the only client that uses it. And I'm using a smaller sized acrylic brush because she has quite tiny little nail beds. So I'd rather do more of the smaller beads than a couple of really big ones. So and we just smooth that down nicely. Make sure it's not touching in the sides. But yeah, this is going to be like a Halloweeny set. So it's nude with a little sparkle with some stamped spiders on, using some moyou polish in black. And I'm not sure whether I picked up the plate from either AliExpress, Shein or Temu, but it was one of them. And as usual, I'm using CJP acrylics. They're an absolute dream to work with and they go on really, really lovely. More so when you're not out of practice like I am and struggling a bit. I don't show both hands because it is repetitive because I'm not doing a design with the acrylic. It's literally the same thing. And it will be the same when I get to the spiders stamping as well because they're literally repeated just in different positions across the nail. I did have some really good ideas for some autumn style sets, but I'm just lacking the guinea pigs at the minute. I do have a hand, so I may put some tips in my Evie hand to practice. I just don't always like using the hand because it is a bit of a ball ache when it comes to filing. I'm positioning it just right for the camera to film. But we will see what I do. Okay, so I cut to filing now. I'm just going to go around the cuticles and just take off a bit of the extra bulk with my e-file. This is sped up, so I do not go this fast or recklessly on clients. It just looks that way, and because I think I more than doubled the speed on this. But I usually use that just to go around the cuticles for any extra bulk. I will take a bit off the length as well, and then I go in with my hand files. I usually use 2 different ones in a buffer. I have a metal Kylie Wary file that I like to go along my sidewalls and my ends with to get it super flush. And then my usual CJP Tornado files to do the rest of the nails. Please excuse Chip, he's just woken up and somebody has had the cheek to walk past the living room window. Yes, CJP Tornado files to file the rest of it. And then I have a pink foam buffer that I really like, half moon shaped one. I usually go around the cuticles and then over the nail surface with that, just to make sure the cuticles are as flush as possible to prevent any lifting. But I usually do my sides, then go over the top and around the cuticle to shape it. And then I'll go down the barrel of the nail if need be. And there I am with the buffer, just getting it right in the crease. Because I found that the nail files can cut the clients, but the buffers don't. So I like to get right in the crease of the cuticle with the buffers. I think I cut this video as well after a nail or two, because again, it really is just a repetitive video of me filing. I mean, if you want the filing slowed down to its proper speed and left in, just leave a comment and I will. It's just me personally, I'm not a fan of just watching like 5-10 minutes of filing. And I kind of clipped the video to my own taste, so I cut that out. But if anybody would like that, leave it in, by all means comment, and I will do on the next ones. Okay, so now I have got out my stamping palette for the spiders and my moyou stamping polish. Hate spiders, absolutely hate them. And I also suck at drawing them. So we thought we would stamp them on. That's not what I actually bought the plate for. It was actually for the flying witches. But the spiders are most definitely coming useful. Now here I am trying to use a stamper that I got off AliExpress, and it's one where you turn the dial and it stretches the design so you can have it larger. The problem is you can't see through it like I'm used to, so I ended up knocking it off and going back to my normal large stamper because I like to be able to see where I'm putting my designs. Now, because I'm stamping straight onto the buffed acrylic rather than a layer of gel polish, I did have an issue with all of the design sticking. on some of them, the legs keep trying to do a wandering. So some of these spiders are missing little arms and legs and joints. And here we're just going over the designs. She decided she liked one spider but didn't like the other, so I'm just rubbing over that with some, oh, pardon me, with some acetone to get rid of it. And then we're just going to go in and stamp a bunch more. In the end, she just wanted the same spider over and over again rather than a bunch of different ones. So that is pretty much what we do for the rest of the video. And that is fully top coated. I have cut lots out just in order to make it a shorter video, but if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I will let you know how the surprise goes, because I top coated them in a glow in the dark top coat without telling her. So when she goes to bed this evening, she will get a very, very big shock when she sees glow in the dark spiders. Thank you all for watching. Bye.